Hey, what's up guys? I'm Josh.
And I'm Kaylee.
And we're with Expats Everywhere. And right now we're finishing up a staycation at the Sofitel Singapore City Center.
So today we're going to talk to you about 5 reasons why you should do a staycation.
Alright, let's jump into it.
Yep. Number 1.
Number 1 is there's no travel needed. So with that, you're not going to be spending extra time to get to the location because you're not going to have to get on a flight or a long bus ride. And then also you're going to save money. You're not having to purchase that flight or that bus ticket. Reason number 2.
It's a great way to break up your normal routine. So if you just need a little bit of a recharge or something like that on a weekend, a staycation is a really good aspect to help you with that. Another thing is when you travel or when you put something like that on the calendar, it's something to look forward to. So even though you're not actually going anywhere and you're doing a staycation, you still have something to look forward to while you work.
That's right, and in that way it can break up the routine.
Another good thing about it too is that it gives you a chance to recharge yourself, or if you're going with a spouse or friends, it just helps you reconnect and recharge in a way that gets you out of your normal apartment or house and just doing something a little different.
Yeah, and with friends you can really deepen relationships by spending more concentrated time in a new environment in your city together.
Number 3.
Number 3 is you get to experience your city as a tourist. Now, if any of you guys, and I'm assuming that a lot of you guys living as expats, you're living in a big or interesting city with a lot to do, and maybe you've moved there and not actually seen it through the lens of a tourist. Well, it's an awesome opportunity for you guys to have that chance to do.
It can feel a little weird because the hotel staff will treat you like a tourist, so sometimes it's kind of funny because you're like, well, I live here, but just go along with it.
Yep. Number 4.
Number 4 pretty much goes with number 3. You get the chance to be a tourist but see new parts of the city that maybe you haven't seen or you haven't spent much time in. So at least if you're staying at a hotel in different locations, then you can really get to know that area or just even further away from where you live. And number 5?
Number 5, you get to visit or stay in iconic properties or places in your city. This is a really, really cool thing because I don't know if you guys are like this, but we're certainly like this. You've got a bucket list, and there are certain things on that bucket list. Here recently, Marina Bay Sands has been on our bucket list, and we were able to check that off.
Right, so even if you live in a city that has iconic things and you might go to them, or if you have friends or family come visit, you want to show them, but sometimes you don't actually get to experience them yourself, which is why, especially for hotels, if it's an iconic hotel, then a staycation is a great way to experience those iconic places. So we are just finishing up a staycation in Singapore, and we love doing staycations, so we just want to show you a little bit of what we've done so that you can use that and do it yourself.
Yeah, definitely. So talking about the iconic properties, we actually stayed in Marina Bay Sands just a few weeks back, and it had been really on the bucket list ever since we moved to Singapore. It was one of the first things that we saw when we were in Singapore. Just it's towering over the city. If you guys haven't seen it, we'll throw in some images here, but it's like 3 big towers with a boat-looking infinity pool and restaurants up on the top. Stunning. Just incredible.
Yeah, definitely iconic, so definitely something that we wanted to stay at. But then also along the way, there are other hotels that are really nice or that have opened up while we've lived here, and so we've wanted to stay there as well.
The one iconic property that we're going to miss out on is Raffles, but we have stayed in some properties that are new, like Kaylee said, and that's the one we're staying in now. We're staying in the Sofitel Singapore City Center, and it's brand new. These guys have thought of everything. They even have like a little drone robot.
Droid butler.
Droid butler, yeah. So this little guy, if you order something in terms of room service, it brings it to you.
Right, and they have a yoga mat in your room for you. The amenities are like they have pens and pencils and a little stapler and rubber bands for the business workers. So it's pretty cool.
The other cool thing about this hotel is it's in Tanjung Pagar, which is a really nice area to dine and go out for drinks. And it's just, yeah, it's a nice area to be in. We don't spend a whole lot of time here because we live a little bit further away. And it's been really cool to be around here. We've also stayed in a property that was on Clarke Quay. And Clarke Quay is kind of the the center of tourism, I guess, really, in Singapore.
It's pretty happening. There's a lot going on. So we can see the differences from this hotel, which is more business and really not many kids, to over in Clark Key, where it's just buzzing 24/7. And then lastly, we've stayed at a hotel over on Sentosa, which is more like a resort, relaxing getaway, which was really nice.
Yeah, the Sofitel Singapore Sentosa Resort and Spa, I believe is the full name of it. What an amazing property. They have peacocks on the property, so that kind of adds to the element that you get there. It is super relaxing, and it honestly feels like you're not in Singapore anymore. It feels like you have transported yourself to some very remote and exclusive beach resort, and it's exactly what you want in a staycation.
Yeah, it's so relaxing. And honestly, the peacocks are the coolest thing. They just walk around, you get close to them and see them, which is really cool.
Yeah, super domesticated.
Yeah.
I didn't try to pet them though.
No.
Well guys, thanks for watching. That wraps up this video. We really appreciate your support. You guys have really helped us grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, we ask that you would do that now, because that just helps us continue to grow and get more videos like this out to you all. And give us a thumbs up, because then more people are going to be able to see this.
Yeah, make sure you comment below and tell us where you live and where you would like to do a staycation. Bye.
See ya.